And I've been thinking about you, thinking about us getting together. What about you?
It's been so long since you let love in. So many ups and downs, you don't know how to begin. But I want to tell you just one day at a time.
Hello, come on in the room. Come on in the room, you guys. Join us. If you're on YouTube, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button right there and hit the bell so you can keep up with us. We may do a pop-up show. I don't know, but I just wanted to come on and welcome our YouTubers. I don't always get a chance to say hello to those on YouTube. Manhattan's in the back house, back in the backstage waiting to come on. I'll be right back as soon as the intro finishes. Come on, share. I'll be right back.
Give me a chance and I'll make you mine. What about you? Are you lonely? What about you? Feeling sad? What about you? I can make you happy. What about you? Do you need someone to hold you close? What about you?
Hello again, and welcome to season 2, episode 8. I'm your girl, Roz, and your host and your creator for today's show, Roz's Happy Hour. What's happening, everybody? This is brought to you by Trisha Entertainment. How's everybody doing? It's Wednesday, hump day, wind down Wednesday. Please grab your favorite beverage and enjoy tonight's episode. Our motto here is to bring you the best in arts and entertainment. But I need some more Instagram followers. So please, you guys, go follow me at Trisha Entertainment. All right. And we're also looking for some sponsorships and partnerships. So for this broadcast, if you're interested or know somebody that is, please send me a message. Let's keep this going. Have y'all gotten your shots? Who's not getting their shots, or who got their shots? So me and hubby got our first one. We did good. I clowned because I don't like needles, but then they were done. So it was just that simple. So come on, y'all. Get the shot so we can get back to live entertainment. All right. Well, let's get into today's broadcast. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube station too. So we are super excited to have with us today a group whose music has stand the test of time, whose music I have played over and over and over, and still to this day it sounds so good. Please give them some hearts. And the next up will be welcoming our R&B icons. Stand by.
I'm Dave Tyson.
I'm Troy May.
And I'm Gerald Alston.
Together, we're the Manhattans.
Featuring Gerald Alston.
Roz Happy. Roz Happy. Please welcome the Manhattans. Hey, Gerald, what's up? Gerald Alston, Troy May, welcome. David Tyson, welcome to Roz's Happy Hour. What's happening, fellas? Gerald, how you doing? Uh-oh, I can't hear you. We got to unmute. Unmute our people. There we
Okay.
go.
I'm doing good. And
Yeah.
very rainy here today.
Is it
Very
rainy? Where you at?
New Jersey.
Yeah.
Oh, Jersey, East Coast. Okay. David, how you doing?
Well, I'm doing real good. I just woke up. I almost forgot I was
You're East Coast as well?
raining like a champ.
What? It's almost 80 degrees here.
Mhm.
Troy, where you at? How you doing?
Same with I'm in Alabama. Same with me. Almost 80 degrees.
What? Oh, okay. You're in Alabama. Yeah, but
We
y'all
get
be
some
having
tornadoes tomorrow. But
y'all be having those tornadoes. Hey, y'all, please give them some more hearts. I mean, just welcome my guys in the house. And so, have you guys picked up any hobbies since the pandemic, Gerald? Anything new you've been doing since the pandemic?
Well, I just got back into working out because for the past 3 months, I've been under the weather. I had COVID. And so I'm out of it now and back to working out and working on my vocals, getting my voice ready to go back to work. And of course, I've been helping out with the honeydew list around the house.
I like that.
That list growing and growing now that you're at home, right?
The honeydew list is something else, but it's all right.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. We're enjoying having you guys home for a little bit, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
So, Troy,
Mhm.
how about you? Have you picked up any new hobbies?
Pretty much been doing the same thing. I lost about 20 pounds.
Lost.
Yeah, I'm trying to get 6 packs. So I can keep up with some of these young guys
That's sick.
when I get back on the road.
Yeah.
Working on my 6-pack.
Well, do you all miss, or I'm sorry, let me ask David. How about you? You picked up any new hobbies?
I learned how to get up at 5:30 in the morning and do 8 hours and come home about 4 o'clock.
Okay. So, do you guys, Gerald, do you miss the stage?
Very much so. April and May, we got a few dates coming in. Dave said his bag is at the door. Been packed for a week.
Got a little dust on it, but it's all right. It's all right.
My wife is going to help me pack and take me to the airport.
That's cold. That's cold. That's cold. Yeah. Well, how about virtual shows? Have you guys done any virtual shows?
We had an offer for a couple of virtual shows, but it just didn't pan out.
Mhm.
And we're working on something for the weekend of Father's Day, a virtual,
Oh.
and so it'll be filmed, or I don't know whether we're going to actually do it live or actually film it, but it's going to be done here in New York.
Oh, nice. Well, listen, last week was a year to the pandemic lockdown, and our music industry was completely shut down.
Yeah.
And so it's only fitting that I share your tribute that you guys did to recognize the first responders. And I think this tribute was impactful. May I share?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
I was born by the river. Thank you. In a little tent. Oh, and just like the river I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come.
Wow. Whose idea was that?
That was, in fact, that was my producer, our producer, Curtis Dukes, and he's also our keyboard player. He put it together, and he did a wonderful job.
Yeah, he did. How did you choose a classic like Sam Cooke?
Wow, that's a song. Now I got to take you back. I'm gonna show my age.
Okay.
I won the Apollo Amateur Hour in 1966 with The Change Is Gonna Come, and we've added it back in the show, and we still do it now from time to time. And so Curtis just decided to use that version, one of those versions, and put the group around it, and make it a tribute for us, for the group.
Wow. Wow. Well, that's 1966.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. How long you been in Manhattan?
I've been with the Manhattans actually 50 years. I started in 1970.
Okay. Okay. So you just celebrated 50 years.
Yes.
Wow. Congratulations. Congratulations. That's amazing. I don't think I've been anywhere 50 years. So let me go to Mr. Tyson.
Uh-oh.
David. You are the brother of Ron Tyson of the Temptations. Is that correct?
Yes, and I better do this right or I will get a phone call.
Woo!
You lost me on that one. Who won't call you?
You don't know?
Oh, I know. Yes, I do know. Because let me tell you, I started in the business with Dennis Edwards, Eddie Kendricks, and David Ruffin. So
Wow.
I met Dennis at his last show he did with the Temptations in 1988. And Richard Street called me up on stage to do My Girl. And I did such a bad job. He said, you look good, but don't come back out here no more. They kicked me off the stage. And me and Dennis been friends. We was friends. We laughed so hard because when you're young, you just jump out there, yeah, hey, raise my hand, I can sing, So And that was the last show that Dennis did with the Temptations. So it's great to finally meet you. And do you have other siblings?
Yes, I have a younger brother, Perry, who plays the bass. I have three sisters: Annette, Veronica, Stephanie. I have a stepsister. Um, wow, I have so many family members. But
Mm-hmm.
as far as music, it's Ronald, myself, and Perry. Um, I've been wanting to be in, get in the music business so long. Um, I had one group called The Final Touch, and my brother gave us all the Temptation uniforms, and then I got a call from Blue and Gerald that they was looking for a first tenor, and they called me, and Brown told me to make a tape up to do audition, and they saw the tape, and I've been here for 27 years.
Wow. Wow. That's a great story.
Yeah.
20 years. Oh, nice. Troy, how you doing? How about you? I know, did you study music, right?
Yeah, a little bit here and there in high school. But Dave gave it a short version, but I'm not gonna say anymore. He slid right on past the long.
They
We'll leave it alone today. We get on about
was waiting. They was waiting for me to tell the story.
Yeah, me and Gerald were waiting.
Yeah, I was waiting. Yeah.
So there's a longer version. So y'all
Yeah,
cut it short.
There is a longer, funner version.
In other words, Blue and Gerald couldn't say no. I made a VHS tape that where they couldn't say no.
A VHS tape. Oh my
Back
God.
then, yeah. Might have been Betamax.
Yeah, Dave. He made a tape.
He made a tape. Y'all didn't ask for the tape. He just made a tape.
He wanted us to see. And when Blue got it, Blue called me and said, "Come down to my room. You got to see this."
Oh my God. Anybody still had a tape? Anybody still had a tape?
No, I don't know. I think Blue's wife may have it. But
I still had the tape.
You got it? Okay.
Yeah, I got the tape.
Oh,
we
need to
it's
see
deep
that
down
tape.
in my drawer. It's something to look at later on in the years.
Yeah, we need
You
to
gotta
see
have
that.
a machine to play it on.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I might get it downloaded on a disc. Well, I'm gonna tell you, if you see that tape, you will not stop laughing. I mean, you go like this. Oh, God bless him.
But you got the job, so it had to be
Yeah,
good.
it worked. He got the job.
Yeah, it worked. You got the job.
Yeah, I got the job.
So tell me this: have you guys done a show together with the Temptations, Manhattan
Yeah.
Temptations? Oh, that should have been fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he was his eyes was, hey, watch your step, watch this, and do this, and watch. Oh Lord, you nervous? Come on.
Oh man! So is that the big brother or?
No, Ronald's 11 years older than me.
Okay, so yeah, so it's a big brother. Yeah, he was just looking out.
Yeah. I love him to death.
Because who does your steps? Gerald, you worked with Charlie Atkins? Because I got a chance to meet him during my time with Dennis.
That's who Sage
There's
Sasha.
a story with that too.
Oh my God, yeah, that's a story with that.
I want to know that move on this with the on the bar stool. That's an awesome. I've been doing that. You know, the leg, you kick the leg out.
Actually, that was done when Kiss and Say Goodbye first came out. We worked with Jaime Rogers. And as you know, Jaime Rogers produced the Sonny and Cher show back in the day. And so he put our whole show together for that at that particular time. And that was one of the songs that he did, Love Song, and It Feels So Good to Be Loved So Bad. Actually, It Feels So Good to Be Loved So Bad had choreography where we were back and forth off the stools. We Never Danced to a Love Song was actually done basically on the stool. But then later on, as we worked with Pop Atkins, he revised it and dressed it up.
Yes, that was the man.
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, you guys got a chance to work with him as well, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
He went
Tell the story.
Anybody want to tell that story?
Tell the story.
Tell the story, Troy.
Blue had set up a rehearsal for us to tighten up, the steps for some of the songs with Charlie Atkins. And he told me and Dave, that we're going to pick him up at the airport. So we went to the airport to pick him up. And Dave and I were waiting outside, and Blue comes outside with Charlie Atkins in the wheelchair. So me and Dave, we looked at each other like, oh, man, what's this old guy going to show us? So sort of feeling sorry for him. All right. He told us, I want to see you guys tomorrow morning in the dance studio and have your dance shoes on and be ready. We said, oh, yeah, all right. Yeah. Sort of chuckled to each other. The next morning we came down there. He was standing with his dance shoes on, and he wore us out.
Out,
All the way out. And Blue was laughing. Blue and Gerald was laughing at him.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah. So I mean, Charlie Atkins was the choreographer for everybody back then. For the Four Tops, the Pips.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
The Temptations.
But he. Yeah.
Wow.
It was a wonderful experience to be able to work with Charlie Atkins. It was amazing.
It was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was definitely a jewel. Because I don't even know if they have artist development nowadays, do they?
Ooh.
Yeah, well, he developed. He came. Well, I was a little, rough, well, a lot rough on the edges, and he came to University of Pennsylvania in Philadelphia and called me down there to come and talk to him. And man, yeah, he after he talked to me, Jack, I believed in God and I was, Lord, have mercy, Lord. Yeah. I may have got down on my hands and knees and that was it.
Oh yeah. He demanded that. I know that.
Yeah, he was something else.
Yeah. But he also made it fun. We worked long hours. He worked us hard, but he made us. We enjoyed him. First of all, as a person, we enjoyed him because he would keep you laughing. Pop was something else.
Yeah.
All right.
So let me show you guys, and we're gonna say hi to the audience in a minute. You guys, what's your favorite? Everybody out there, what's your favorite Manhattan song? I can't decide. I mean, I like them all, but put in the comments. And if you have a question for the Manhattans, please hashtag Roz's Happy Hour. Then I can grab it and grab your question and have the Manhattans say hello to you if they don't mind. But right now, I want to check this out. Stand by.
Sit down.
That's that right there. That bar stool.
Yeah, that
That was amazing.
thank you.
I mean, you guys' show is always amazing, but whew, if do you ever leave out "Let's Just Kiss and Say Goodbye" out of a show?
No,
No.
no, that's detrimental. You want the fans to meet you at the backstage door with 8-ounce gloves on. You kiss and say goodbye out. You have
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's nice. That's really nice. So, Gerald, I was introduced to you, let me say 1996 when you were on the Blue World Travel cruise
my God.
solo.
Yes. Oh my God. Woo. Yes.
Don't
Yes.
let the smooth looks fool you. Yeah, I've been rocking and rolling a long time.
Yes. I remember that tour very well. That cruise.
You tore the stage up.
Thank you.
And I just like, is it different between being in a group and solo?
As a solo artist, I think you work harder. You know, it's because all eyes are on you. But when it's the group, everybody can see the three of us on stage down front. People can see all our personalities, see who we are, hear our voices, and it's not just about me. You know? But as a solo artist, it's all eyes on you. I had 4 backup singers that I traveled with, but I did track that night, so I didn't have. I think they weren't with me. But it's different when you're singing solo because all eyes on you. But it's good.
That's cool. Here is, I'm gonna holler at a couple people if you all don't mind.
I miss you.
That's somebody take that one.
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's their favorite song. I kind of miss you.
I kind of miss you. That was written by Blue Lovett, late Blue Lovett, and that was his answer to Kiss and Say Goodbye. You know, he was telling his lady, baby, even though you left me, I kind of miss you now. You know, himself dirty dishes in the sink. Lots of time for me to think. Didn't think I'd lose a tear. It's been a week, but now it seems like a year. It's yeah. And
Wow, I just got to chill.
huh?
I just got to chill when you.
And so it feels so good and Dance to a Love Song. Feel So Good was written by Ted Randazzo. He produced and wrote for Lil Anthony and Imperials. And Sonny Bivens, the late Sonny Bivens, and myself wrote We Never Danced to a Love Song.
Ooh.
And we covered the tune by Tammy Euro, Hurt. We did that. But there's a story about We Never Danced to a Love Song. We were in London on promotion.
It's 9 o'clock.
On a promotional tour. And I was upstairs with Sonny. We had just written a song. And as I was coming down, I didn't even take the elevator. I took the steps. And excuse me. Then all of a sudden, the fire alarm went off. And when I got downstairs to my floor, everybody was out in the hallway with pajamas, people holding their dogs, little puppies. And I looked, and there was Blue walking around in circles with a robe on, his little bitty legs about this big. He just real fast, walking around, oh Lord, oh Lord. Then I saw our manager. She was standing over by her door with her robe on. And so Blue finally, he didn't have a key. So I opened the door and let him in. He said, damn. He said, I tried to pull the alarm and get back in because I wanted to scare Hermie. And when he pulled the Just he ran out the door and pulled the alarm. The room doors click up,
Locked him in.
and she busted him. I can't tell you what she called him. What she called him the school names. And boy, I died laughing at Blue. I died laughing. And he would always get caught. No matter what we do, he'd always get caught.
Then he write a song.
Yeah. Yeah. He was a character.
God.
But that night is so memorable. Just to come out there and see him standing with his robe, and he had a big bush, and you can tell he'd been laying down because that bush was going every direction. You guys should have saw it. You would still be laughing.
I remember that bush because I remember seeing a clip of you all on Soul Train. I think you were touring with Johnny Taylor, or you're on tour, and yeah, I remember seeing that he had a lot of hair.
Yeah,
Blue had a lot of hair. Yeah. Wow. And then I used to see you over at Kimball's East.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember that venue. Yeah, I remember that venue.
Kimball's East. Wow.
Yeah, Bay Area. Area.
I missed that place.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, yeah.
And now we go to Yoshi's.
Yoshi's.
But it's of course nothing happening right now. But we're looking forward to going back.
Yeah. Wow. So do you all have to do anything to protect your voice? Joel?
Yeah, I do.
Some chicken wings. I've seen that on some riders. Chicken wings they need before the show to oil their
chicken wings. God.
Yeah, the grease to oil your vocal cord.
Yeah. Give me some tea and honey and
What'd
good.
you say, Troy?
We gotta try that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some hot sauce maybe on the chicken wings.
Right.
That'll clear you up.
Oh yeah.
I mean, do you have to do vocal lessons, vocal coach, or anything like that? Because Gerald, your voice is so, I mean, it is just known. It's so distinctive.
Well, I have a vocal coach, and I have, when I start studying vocal exercises, I used to take my sessions. So I still use those sessions, and then I have a vocal coach in New York that I use.
Wow. So what's on your playlist?
What's on my playlist?
Okay, let me go to David. David, what's on your playlist?
Yeah.
My playlist.
Music.
Oh, can't wait to get back on stage. Can't wait to perform for the crowd. You know, hear that.
What playlist is.
Right. So you don't listen to anybody but the Manhattans.
Yeah.
I mean, look.
You need to pass it when we're on the road. And you hear he has one of his favorite groups that he plays.
So somebody gotta move. The Dells, somebody's gotta move.
Oh, I love the Dells. You know, I'm from Chicago. You know, the Dells, Shy Lights.
Yeah.
The Dells was, oh wow. You know, I was listening to them the other day, and you know, I almost was about to cry because Chuck and Little Johnny and the guys, you know, they would talk, you know, to me or us, and you know, they wouldn't let nobody in the dressing room. And when we used to do shows with them, you know, I could walk past the room, they would call me to come in, you know, and man, I mean, the guys, I mean, as far as love, it was true. It was
Yeah.
true love, and they would teach you. They would talk to me, tell you what to do on stage, what not to do, and they really gave it to me, and there was a song they did called "Somebody's Got to Move." Somebody's got to move.
That's the one you play all the time.
Yeah, I played the song, and
I gotta write that down. What's it called? Somebody
somebody's got to move. We can't go on this way, and I played it, and I played it for a reason,
Can you give me a little bit more?
I think I'm talking a little too much now. Wow.
Telling me about it.
I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna Google
I
that.
told them guys, I'm listening to this, I said, yeah, I'm going to play this song, when I get home, and, and I ended up at my mother's house, so.
Nice.
Yeah, I was the one that moved, but I had to move.
Oh God. Go ahead, David.
Troy, what's on your playlist? Who you listen to?
I listen to a lot of jazz. I'm a big jazz fan, and jazz and old school.
Mm-hmm.
You name it. Will Downing.
Oh, nice.
I think it's an incredible performer, singer.
Mm-hmm.
I love a lot of his remakes that he does.
Mm-hmm.
Artists such as that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you'll find on my playlist.
Nice. Gerald? You just listen to Gerald.
Now, I've actually recorded a couple of things. Will and I wrote a song on my gospel album, and then he did a show in New Jersey, Will Downing and Friends, and I also performed on that. And I did Kiss and Say Goodbye, and he did the rap on the beginning. He was awesome.
Will?
Yes. But I'm like Troy. I listen to they're old school artists, and I listen. I got into something the other day. First of all, I know I'm cutting my nose off despite my face, but radio here in the city plays the same thing over
and over
every 4 hours. You never really. I don't hear anything different till I get to Philadelphia when I'm driving south.
Mm-hmm.
But at any rate, so I listened to a lot of old school, and I was talking to my son and my wife one day, and they told me they just turned the light on for me. They just said, artists today, young artists today, think about music differently than the way that you guys do. They think they use beats, and with the beats, they form their own melody to the songs. And it's nothing wrong with it. That's what they do, and it's working for them. So I'm not knocking it, but I gain a lot of respect for her and Jasmine Sutherland at the when they sang at the
Grammys.
Oh, no, not just the Grammys. When they did Jasmine did the national anthem.
Oh yeah, the Super Bowl. Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes, they did.
She played that guitar, and she stuck that foot out there and threw that head back.
Yeah.
She was awesome.
She's amazing.
Yes.
She's definitely amazing. We better say hi to some people, or is they gonna let's see. Somebody say hi to her. To Kimberly.
What's up,
Hi, Kimberly.
Thank you.
Yeah. Glenn, homies from Chicago. Now here's
Jazz is in there.
Yes.
What's
Here's
up, Jazz?
Corey the poet. She introduced Corey to you guys. Corey's amazing. You did a really nice piece with Lenny. By the way, I ran into Lenny yesterday. Lenny Williams. He told me to make sure I told you all hello.
Yeah, please give
Hey, Lenny.
We
yeah.
was all masked down. I'm like, Lenny, that's my neighbor. So yeah, we have somebody in the house from Huntsville.
Chill out.
Oh,
Yeah, we're coming soon.
oh,
Yeah, get back out. Good evening, Queen Roz and the Handsome Kings. All right. Welcome, Sherry. Well, let's talk about the new CD, The Legacy Continues. How did that come about?
Well, the title came. I had a chance to be with Blue a couple of weeks before he passed, and he said, "I won't be going back out." He said, "I'm passing you the baton," and he said, "You got to keep the legacy alive." And that stuck with me because I promised him I would, and that stuck with me for a title of the album. Keep The Legacy Continues, and excuse me. So I started writing with Curtis Dukes, our keyboard player, and he produced the CD with me, and or I produced it with him. We produced it together, and we wrote a couple of songs. He and I wrote "Love Ride," "She's Coming Home," and "Get It Ready," and Troy and Colt Young, our other keyboard player, and myself wrote "What About You," and all. It's just a wonderful project. And Dave and Troy, let me tell you something. These guys, as Pop used to say, they toted the mail. They
Okay.
yes.
Okay, wait a minute. That's before my time. What that mean?
That means they were awesome.
Yeah, no, I don't.
When
Yeah.
we recorded, it was just a wonderful session. It was to work at. We worked at two studios. We worked at Stricter Business, which is Curtis's studio, and we worked at Colt's studio. He has our own studio, and it was a lot of fun. We took pictures, and so it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well, let's take a look. Let's listen to. Do you want to hear "She's Coming Home" or "What About You"?
Yeah, she's coming home.
She coming home? Okay. I'll play a little bit of that for the people off the new CD entitled "The Legacy Continues."
She's coming home with me.
Can you hear?
Yeah.
She's coming home with me.
Ooh, yeah. I knew right from the start she was the one for me. Yes, she was. She was so fine and had a strong personality. Oh, yeah. She's like a rose, such a beautiful flower. I wanna be with her every hour. That's why I know that our love was meant to be. Oh, yes, it was. That makes me feel this way.
She's my sunshine.
Whenever there's a cloudy day,
She gets so much attention.
from all those guys you see, but I'm not worried about it. Oh no, she's coming home with me. You better believe it, she's coming home.
Okay, I'm gonna need everybody to go download the Manhattan's new CD. You know, I played it over and over in my promos for this show. So let's show them some love and download that CD. Any plans for any other new music?
Well, we'll probably release another single from this project. But right now we just basically really concentrating on this one, and
Yeah.
So we got some nice things on there. We just looking forward to this, to keep working and promoting. And if any fans want to get the actual album or CD, I should say CD, yes, you can go to letsjustkissandsaygoodbye.com and you can order the CD. And it's on all the digital platforms. And we're on Facebook and we're on Instagram. And so you can follow us there. And Let's Just Kiss and Say Goodbye is our website.
Can we hear a little of that? Do you like
Say goodbye?
Like
you want me? I had to meet you here today. There's just so many things to say. Please don't stop me till I'm through. This is something I hate to do. We've been meeting here so long. I guess what we've done, was wrong. Please, darling, don't you cry. Let's just kiss and say goodbye.
See.
We should have all done it together, but we're not in sync.
Oh yeah. Sorry about that. That was totally not even planned. It's not even on the plan. But thank you so much for that treat. I mean, you just blessed us. Look at here. Sing it, brother.
Thank you.
Okay, sang Gerald. Yes, we appreciate it. Oh, there's Denise. Hey, Denise. I know I'm not able to holler at all of you, but you all have to holler at Doreen.
I was just about to say that. She's our publicist. I got a shout out. She's an awesome lady. I mean, she's behind the Manhattans.
Doreen, my lady.
Yeah, we love you.
Right.
Get well soon. And stay safe, darling. Love you.
Yes.
That's right. Love you, Doreen.
Yes, Troy.
Hey, we love you, Doreen. Thank you for all that you do for us. God bless you.
Amen. Yeah. So, Gerald, somebody asked me, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this out loud, but they said to be sure and ask him if he still goes by the nickname Sugarman Brown.
Oh, Brown.
Yes. I have one cousin that still calls me Brown. But that was a name that actually Sonny's father, late Sonny Bivens' father, gave me that name. There was a dancer long before me, many years ago. Sonny's father used to dance, and he knew this guy they used to call Smutman Brown, and he was a dancer. And of course, Richie, when he heard Smutman, he added a touch on it. So that's what I knew about. But yeah, my cousin still calls me.
Wow. Okay. That's nice. So, Troy, you went to school with some really well-known people. Tell us about that.
Julia Richmond High School had a Talent Unlimited program. I tried to audition for performing arts school, high school, but I wasn't able to get to the audition in time. So I found out Julia Richmond had a program for those who were interested in music or the arts. So I auditioned there, and I wound up going there along with my regular school during the day, and then I would go there in the evenings for the Talented Unlimited program. And I went to school with Malik Yoba, Kadeem Hardison, Lisa from Cult Jam. Quite a few artists came out of that school. We used to hang in the park with Nick Ashford. He lived not far from there. So quite a few people went to that school, and we had a ball. We all hung out together.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nick and Valerie, do you still keep in touch with any of them?
Wow, I seen Lisa maybe about a year ago because she does the Pacific concert group shows that we do in the California area. And, there's quite a few artists in that lineup. And oftentimes she's there. I get to see her. I haven't seen Kadeem in years, and I haven't seen Malik since high school. So it's been a while since I've seen them.
Wow. Well, let me ask you this. What sign are you all? I'm just curious. Gerald,
Pisces, the best sign in the zodiac.
Virgo.
Virgo, what's up? September 6th.
And I'm
September 14th.
When is yours?
mine.
David, when's yours?
September 14th.
Oh, okay, September 14th. We true Virgos. Gerald, when is yours?
Scorpion, November 8th.
Oh,
I'm March 17th. I just passed last week. I had a birthday.
That's right.
Happy birthday! Happy
Yeah.
birthday!
Thank you.
I'll say happy birthday to Troy in the comments. Happy
It feels good to be 35.
Well, that's the thing, to keep moving like that on stage. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That's
also my anniversary of being with the group, 27 years. I joined on my birthday in 94.
That's right.
Wow. Look at that.
Yeah.
Nice. That is amazing.
Yeah.
So was there the Manhattan's always 4 members?
It used to be 5.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because Sonny, that's right.
Yeah, well, it was 5 of us. And then in 76, the late Richard Taylor left the group. And it was 4 of us then. And so we looked around for another singer, and then finally we decided we just stay with the 4.
Who is your musical inspiration? Because you started singing from a gospel background, Gerald.
Yeah, Sam Cooke was I loved it. And then there was my father, Reverend Alston, J.B. Alston, and then my uncle Johnny, the late Johnny Fields. He was one of the founding members of the 5 Blind Boys of Alabama, and so I was constantly around gospel groups. And a couple of times I've driven him to shows, and so I was around him. And I remember one of the most impressive groups, other than the 5 Blind Boys, that I went to see that I drove him to a performance with, was the Mighty Clouds of Joy. And we actually worked with them later. They recorded A Stairway to Heaven. Oh my God. Joe Lagan, he killed it. All of them did. They just, Houston Astrodome, we were doing a jazz festival. And they lit that number up. 30,000 people were standing up and screaming and hollering. I'll never forget that.
Wow. Was that the original version?
No, OJ's did the original.
Oh, the OJ's did the original?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And then the Mighty Clouds did it over.
Wow. Yeah, I bet that place was lit. See, the music, they're not making that anymore, but I'm going to come back to that in a second. David, who's your musical inspiration? Your brother.
Yeah. I mean,
that's okay. Yeah.
I mean, every morning, getting up in the morning as a kid, hearing him and his friends in the basement singing, or my mom have him hanging up clothes in the back driveway and he's out there singing, and or I have to walk down the street and go to the corner store to get some milk, and him and the guys on the corner singing, So when we was kids, in fact, that's when I first saw Gerald. When we was kids, my mom used to take a lot of us in the neighborhood down to the Uptown Theater, and And that's where we see the Manhattans, and we see Smokey Robinson, Miracles. And my brother had a group called the Ethics. And we went there, and that's when I saw my brother first, singing with the Ethics. And then we saw the Manhattans, and we really went down to see the Manhattans. And there was a guy singing. I was like, we was looking like we don't, well, I don't remember this guy, and it was Joe, and Blue and them did a thing. Wow. I mean, the Manhattans was the group I always wanted to be with. And they did a thing on stage. It was like a fighting number. And they had white gloves on. And the band was making this noise. Every time the band hit it, Blue would hit a punch. And then they had the strobe lights on coming. And I was a little kid, man. Come on. I'm like, looking like, what the? And then Blue tore his jacket off, and started slamming. Oh, my God. So, we went down there. My brother was on the show with the Ethics, and I'm seeing them sing all the time. He sang all the time, even doing the dishes, And so, and also at that same time, we went down there and saw the Manhattans, and they did their thing. And yes, so Ronald, yes, my brother was my inspiration. In fact, that's how I sing falsetto because of him.
Wow, that's amazing. That is an amazing story. Troy, how about you? Who's your musical inspiration?
Well, for me, Marvin Gaye was a huge inspiration to me. Let me see, Marvin and Teddy Pendergrass. My mother would get sick of hearing me play it. As soon as I put it on, she would slam the door. She would call him Crying Sam. You got Crying Sam on again. So those are my two big inspirations there.
Wow. And I wanted to do a show with the families of some of the late, like Sam Cooke, Marvin Gaye, Ollie Woodson, Dennis, just do a show with all of some of their family. I thought that would be interested to see. Wow.
A lot of people, it was never released, that's why people didn't know. But Ron, Dave's brother, Ron and Norman Harris produced 2 songs on the Manhattans. And one that we fell in love with was I've Been in Seclusion.
Oh, I love that.
Since the day you've been gone. I've been in seclusion.
That is a beautiful song.
That's a beautiful song.
Woo! And it never got released. And they had another one, Perfect. It's a Perfect Time for Love. And they did a great job. But they, unfortunately, it didn't make the cut at CBS. But Seclusion was, I got the mix of it right now.
Oh, wow. I want to hear.
And the demo was done by Levi Stubbs and the Four Tops. Levi sang the lead on it for the demo.
Wow. So when you guys are doing your show, what's your favorite song to perform to? Gerald.
Keep singing about it. No.
All right, Dave.
They got jokes.
Yeah. My favorite song is There's No Me Without You.
Oh.
That was the first gold we had on, it was our first record on Columbia Records. And the international convention theme was There's No Me Without You. And that was the first time that, actually the only time that we performed with MFSB. And they played, we had the opening of the convention, we sang There's No Me Without You. And the orchestra played, it was awesome. Oh my God. But at any rate, that's my favorite song because not only is it a love song for people in love, but it's also for the love of our fans, DJ, radio, everybody who's helped support us, even down to the stage crew, which they really deserve the appreciation and thanks. Our band, East Coast Connection, and our fans, and again, radio, publicity, because we would not exist without none of those people. And would not exist, none at all. And I'm thankful. And that's the way I feel when I sing "There's No Me Without You," is that I show my appreciation. We show our appreciation.
Wow. Wow, that's a lot. David, what's your favorite to perform to?
Well, there's really no favorite, any song with the Manhattans we do on stage, I love.
That's nice.
But there's one song I love because we do steps to it. We step real hard to it. It's crazy.
Oh yeah.
I just love the steps to crazy. I can't wait. My thing is, every time we do it, I just can't wait to see the faces on the people's, out in the audience, see how they with their mouths open because we do some stuff in there. Yeah. It's nice.
Wow, that's cool.
And of course, did that. Of course, Bob Atkins choreographed that.
That's right, Charlie Atkins.
Oh wow! Y'all still remember all the steps from Charlie?
Yes.
It drills in your head.
That's right.
Wow. How about for you, Troy? Would you enjoy the most?
There's so many. Sometimes when we do the some of the album cuts that weren't weren't singles, like "Devil in the Dark" or
yes,
"Forever by Your Side." Sometimes when those songs come on, they're played so beautifully by the band. East Coast Connection, our band that travels with us mostly everywhere we go. But the one that touches me the most, I'd have to say "Kiss and Say Goodbye," because I can't help but think of Blue. As soon as it comes on, we have it set up where you hear his voice in the beginning. And we stand there, we go into formation of our steps as the song is playing. And it touches me every time, especially when you see the audience reaction to hearing his voice. It's amazing. Yeah.
Wow. Well, let me play one more. We're almost coming to a close. I hate to let you guys go, but let's see if we could get one more performance in. Let's see you guys dance.
There's something else I'd rather do. So you can light the candles, you can pour the wine, but I'm in a hurry to get home to you. It's been quite a while since we've had this time. So many other things are on our mind. The kids are gone, now it's just you and I. Don't have to rush, we can take our time. It's not so very special. We can let our imaginations go. For wonderful places, baby. Relax, kick back, let it go. Get it ready.
All right, just give it a little bit.
Wait a minute. Looking at that, I can't wait. Oh my God.
Oh no, y'all ready to go
Memories. Oh yes, we are.
Oh my God. I'm telling you, I guess the first night I wouldn't know how to act. I'm serious. I wouldn't.
So they're gonna have to pull you off the stage, right? You got 60 minutes. You want 75.
We truly miss our family, and that's what we're like on the road. It's our family, and most of the guys I think except two most of the guys has been with us from about 25, 30 years.
25 plus years.
Oh,
Yeah, our bass player been with us 44 years.
what?
Yeah, Jason Simons.
Wow.
Yeah.
We got to holler at Mr. William McDowell. Gladys smiled at the mention of Charlie Atkins. That's where I met him, for with Gladys.
Yes.
Thank you.
She knows.
Thank you for joining in today.
Pop had
Absolutely.
stepping boy. I'm not lying.
Oh my goodness. Those were the days. Those
Yeah.
were the days. So yeah, I can't wait to get back out and see you guys perform. But right now, stay safe.
Yeah.
Oh,
More
absolutely.
important than anything, we got to wait this thing out. So I'm not rushing back to book any shows. I just, because it's going to be different, don't you think? Do you think
Yes, it is.
meet and greet, the way that you guys always come out and do photos and things like that, do you think that's still going to happen?
No, I think it's going to be much different. Autographs, pictures are probably, and CDs will probably be pre-autographed.
Oh, that's good. I didn't think about that. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Well, listen, we got to play one more song from the new CD because I want to make sure. Where did you tell them they can go to kiss and say goodbye?
Yeah, if they want to get the actual CD, you can go to letsjustkissandSayGoodbye.com.
And I wanted to say this: there are many people, specifically African American, that can sing that never gets the opportunity. So with this new climate changes, I mean, the songs that you guys sing is what I would teach. Sing from your heart. But there's no more lyrics now to sing from your heart, right? Or
Yeah.
I mean, where's the hook in the songs that are made today?
Mhm.
Yeah. Troy got the best analogy of that. What'd you say, Troy?
I always say there's a difference between a song and a tune. A tune will last for a short while as long as people are dancing and popping their fingers. But a song, the right song, will last forever. You'll play it 20 years from now, it'll sound like it just came out. It'll touch you the same way.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
Those,
cool.
for those who are interested in writing music, write some songs. We need more songs.
Somebody's going out. Okay, then let's play one more. Which one do you want to hear after this? Oh, no, let me just play this one.
We've known each other a long time, and I've been thinking about you, thinking about us getting together. What about you?
It's been so long since you let love in. So many ups and downs, you don't know how to begin. But I want to tell you, just one day at a time. Give me a chance, and I'll make you mine. What about you? Are you lonely?
Is that Blue?
No.
I thought maybe you saved some recordings of him.
Yeah.
No?
No, that's Troy. Go ahead, Troy.
Shut up.
Yep.
Troy. Nice. Oh my
Amazing.
God.
He's being modest. It's amazing how he did it. You should tell him how you did it.
Uh-oh.
Are you on?
Yeah, I was muted. I'm sorry. When they first played the song for me, it was so moving. I said, I couldn't help but think of Blue. And I said, let me go into the microphone booth and talk a little bit and see how it comes out. And I went in there, kicked my shoes off. They shut the light off. And the song just moved me, and I just started to talk. And this is what we came up with, and everybody liked it. I enjoyed it. It was wonderful, and I figured if we have at least one or two songs on the CD with that Manhattan formula, it'll be wonderful.
And that's hard to do. I mean, to still keep with the Manhattan sound
Yeah.
completely on a new project. Y'all did
Right.
that.
Thank you.
Did that. Really did. So listen, I know we are coming to the end of our time together. It's been real. Is there, for up and coming artists, I mean, I always like to ask the veterans, is there any words of inspiration that you would leave for upcoming artists? And it's like even putting out the music now in is different. Like you said earlier, there's very little radio play. There's it's all digital, internet. So
Yeah.
the I'm going to say the game has changed.
Yeah.
Would you say?
Yes, it
Gerald,
has.
you wanna leave?
And I would just like to say piggyback on what Troy said to the young artists. Your style is different than ours, and you look at R&B differently. But try, if you're upcoming and you're trying to do it, write songs about life that people can identify with. And once they can identify with it, you'll be around for a while. We didn't stick around for 58 years by just singing tunes. We put together songs. You have to write songs, learn about the business, keep your faith in God and trust in God, believe in yourself, and stick to what you believe. But I found out over the years, people love to hear songs that they can identify with. They can sit down and reminisce and think about. So, that's what you need to do. I would say to any upcoming artist, put your faith in God, learn the business, and sing and record songs that have substance, real substance that we can identify with.
Mm-hmm.
Amen. I love that. Put
Amen.
God first in
Yes.
anything and everything that you do. He will see you through. You might have to go through some things, but yeah.
But it's good that if you do go through some things, that makes you a better songwriter.
That's
Yes.
right.
So go through it.
That's right.
Yeah. And you guys weren't just handed these opportunities. You was out there night and day singing, performing. I know Gladys tells stories about they had to still go through the back of the kitchen during that time to
Right.
come out to sing.
Yeah.
So
we played the Chitlin circuit. Really played the Chitlin circuit for about my first 5.5 years with the group. I mean, when I say Chitlin circuit, we played in Waycross, Georgia, in a house that a guy had turned into a club. He built him a new house.
wow.
We played in his old house. And in the front yard were chickens, I swear, chickens and hogs. And we played in there. And they was in one room cooking fish, and we in the other room singing. And you could smell the fish. We smelled like a fish fry when we came off.
And you can hear the chickens.
We not only could hear them, you could see them.
Oh my God.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
And I'll never forget, that was one time that we performed in the Chitlin circuit that I will never in my life forget, to see a 200-pound hog laying up under the front porch.
Oh no.
This is unbelievable, but it happened. And the place was jam-packed.
Oh my God.
Sometimes those are the best shows.
Yes.
Yeah.
But those people, we played those places, and those same people made Kiss and Say Goodbye double platinum.
See.
And when we would play, I remember when we used to play the Brave Stadium with James Brown every Labor Day, and there will be buses of people coming from Macon, Georgia, Tallahassee, Florida, all surrounding areas. We've met fans that came up on buses to see us perform.
Wow.
You know,
So, I mean, that's what really, really disturbs me is like, you guys are legends. And I think, and we need more African American to continue to support the legends.
yeah.
It's not just old school, these are legendary artists. The songs will forever be remembered. Um, you take some of the European groups and they will pack 30,000 people in the place, right? Well, I need us to pack 30,000 people in the place to go see groups like the Manhattans. I mean,
Yeah.
they're completely worthy of all of our support. So I hope that you all will share this live what are we doing? Stream and continue talking about the music of the Manhattans as just something that we'll never forget. And these are living legends. Let's give them their love while they're here today. So, thank you, Denise. I appreciate you. I
Yeah.
appreciate you guys. And I
Thank
can
you.
keep talking. Thank you so much for taking this time. We'll have to do a part 2.
Right.
We'll come back for some more, but I'm gonna play one more. I just got one more little treat for y'all. Let's see what we got.
I'll be able to see you because of my visions of the time that you have. We've been meeting here. And since this is our last gig,
Y'all know the rest of the words.
Oh, yeah.
Let me say good night. And thank you all again for spending this time with me. And I look forward to seeing you next week. You guys hang on. Do you guys want to say goodbye?
Yes.
Yes.
Go ahead, Gerald.
Just want to thank all of our many fans for their support over the years. And we will continue to bring you great music. We love you. We appreciate you. And we will continue to keep the legacy alive. And a shout out to East Coast Connection and our staff, Scotty, Andre, and Tom. This is our family, and they deserve just as much credit because these guys are with us all the time. So I want to give them a shout out.
Amen. Amen. I'm coming back. All right. Well, hey, everybody. Thank you for rocking with your girl, Roz. I'll see you next week. We'll be ending Women's History Week or month with no other than Shirley Murdoch. See you next week. Stand by. I'm taking you out with some more Manhattan music. Here we go.
Normally this time of night you wouldn't find me here. I'd be reaching for a good night kiss instead of one more beer. I'd never take a second look at the lady across the bar, much less invite her over and let things go this far. But anything goes when everything's gone. You ain't around to give a damn.